Greetings and welcome to another flight simulator video. Yes, you must be starting to get a little bit bored of these. However, there are two people who watch my channel, not going to name any names, James and Tina, that probably do find this interesting. You just have to ignore that. And the reason I do so many flight simulator videos is me and James are actually trying to get Tina on a plane. Now I just want to explain in a little more detail in these videos exactly like how planes work, to try and put her mind at ease a bit. So what we're going to do in this video is, you can see I've got my trusty steed again, the Bombardier CRJ 700. Just noticed there's a little van drove past us there. Now, as you can see, we're not going anywhere just yet. We've got the navigation lights on the wings there. And the door is still open. It's a beautiful aircraft, isn't it? Very beautiful little aircraft. I would love to actually have a travel on one of these. Let's have a good look at it, shall we, from rear to front. So, this is the Orbit Airlines livery. So the livery is... You can see the engine spinning there as well. Can you see that? If I move the camera, just about see the engine spinning around there. That's because the APU is currently running, or auxiliary power unit. What this does is, it's a little, actually I'll show you. I will show you. If we move around to the back of the aircraft, you can see there the little hole. Inside there is a small engine known as the auxiliary power unit, and what that does is it just powers the electronics and things on a plane. So when you get off, like, all the cabin lights are powered by this. Also, it does have the help of ground power as well, but obviously we don't have ground power on Flight Simulator, so I'm powering the aircraft at the minute by the APU. Obviously, in reality, when the ground power is disconnected, the APU then provides the aircraft with power for it to start the engines, and it powers the lights and the hydraulics and everything. So back to the walk around, I sort of went off there. So you can see at the back there, the Orbit Airlines livery. It's like two circles orbiting around each other. Moving along the fuselage, it says Orbit Airlines written in huge letters, and it also says Orbit Airlines there as well. So that is our aircraft for the day. Now I need to start preparing the aircraft for takeoff, because I am actually going to do a flight in this. There's our tower view. We're the only aircraft in. We're in Birmingham today. Birmingham, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo, Birmingham International. I'm actually doing a flight to Cologne Bonn in Germany. Nice shot of the landing gear there. I actually use this view when I'm taxiing onto stand, because you can see this centre line that we're parked on now. At the end of each centre line by the gates, there's like it looks like a capital T, and you have to make sure that the wheels are on the top of the T, and that is your exact parking position. So they are there. I'm just going to pop into the flight deck now, where it's all nice and quiet. You can see the master caution light is illuminated, so we can just clear that to make sure, because it's all working. Go into the overhead compartment now, and I will flick on the seatbelt signs. You can see at the moment the APU is still running because I haven't started the engines. I'm not actually going to do that in this video. I'm just going to prep the aircraft ready for departure. So here are all our lights along here. So you've got the landing lights, the registration lights, the taxi lights, the navigation lights which are already on. The beacon light can come on in a moment when I've closed the door. The logo light isn't required because we're flying during the day. I will put it on anyway though, just in case. The wing lights I will place on. And that should be it until we are ready to go. Just going to press Shift and E now to close the cabin door. Actually, I will do that from outside of the aircraft so you can see it happening. So press Shift, oops, Shift E, cabin door closed. And the aircraft is already all closed up and ready to go. So let's go back into the cockpit. I'll have to ignore Messenger. There's loads of people sending me messages at the moment, but obviously I'm doing this. So now we're more or less ready to go. We can contact air traffic control and try and get clearance to depart.
Birmingham clearance delivery, Bombardier, November, Charlie, Romeo, Juliet, 70, IFR, and now ready to touch. Bombardier, November, Charlie, Romeo, Juliet, 70, on now at airport, fly runway heading, climb 18,000, departure frequency 118.05, 16704.
So I'm just going to read back.
Bombardier, November, Charlie, Romeo, Juliet, 70, cleared at now at airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb at 18,500, departure on 118.05, squawk 6704. Bombardier, Juliet, 70, feedback correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
Okay, I'm going to tune the ground. And there it gives us the option there to request taxi, but we're not actually going to taxi just yet because we need clearance for push and start. Well, in reality we would do. In this we can just release the brakes and push and start whenever we feel like it. So the aircraft is now ready for departure. So if we go outside, you can see the beacon light flashing now. So this means we are now ready to push back. So that's pretty much how you set up an aircraft for departure. So I'm going to end the video now and I'm going to go and fly this down to Cologne. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry about the constant bleeps and the text message that went off during the video. I hope that wasn't too distracting for you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new and haven't yet done so. I do other videos apart from this. I've got a mixed selection of videos really on my channel, so I hope you've enjoyed. In the meantime, take care and I will see you in the next one.